Hello, my name is Carlos Urban, and I'm your professor for Marketing 4203, also known as Supply Chain Marketing. I prefer to call it Supply Chain Strategic Marketing Management because it's really a strategic management course. Um, so, let's talk a little bit about Blackboard since this class is MDC Live. So when you go to Blackboard on Monday, it should already be active on Monday the 22nd, which is when our class starts. Um, where you're going to go, so I'm going to put it in the student view because this has too many tabs. So basically, where you're going to go is here, where it says Zoom Virtual Classroom. When you click here, you see you have all the 5:40 p.m., which is the start of the class. So you just click join, and that's it. If it asks you for a passcode, it's 123456. Nothing else. Um, so that's the most important thing. Um, I would like students to be able to use their video because I prefer to simulate the class if we were in person. If for some reason you cannot use the video, at least put a picture. But I would prefer, because as you will see in my class, class participation becomes very important since we go through a lot of real life situations. So let me just close this a second. So again, Marketing 4203. Okay, so Zoom, most important thing, just go Zoom Virtual Classroom. Here, the class recording, so all the classes are recorded, and you'll be able to see them. They usually take a little time to process because the class is an hour long. The other thing that is very, very important is your announcements. I put a lot of things in the announcements almost every day. So pay very close attention to the announcements. Then here you have the syllabus. So we'll go over the syllabus, obviously, the first day of class. But most important things are, classroom location, you don't need to worry about it because it's MDC Live. So start time Monday and Wednesday, obviously. The syllabus at the end has a calendar or class schedule. And what I do is I also put it here on a separate tab. That way you don't have to go through the whole syllabus all the time. So if you click over here, see it's the same, but it goes directly to the schedule. And you'll see that it basically has two sections that are very important. What we are gonna cover in class and what's due. Okay, what's due for that class. And I'll explain more and more. You have obviously nothing due on the first day, even the second day of class. But I'll explain what these things are. The other thing that you will notice is we do a case study in every class. Now, this case study could be either a video that I send to you or a case study that I will post so that you can read ahead of the class. There is also, in the book, there is some shorter case studies, which you will also have. They're usually like a 1 page, or sometimes they're even less, maybe half a page. And it has 3 basic questions, and we'll go over those. Again, I hate memorizing things from the book, like what is this or what is that. It's better to so if we talk about segmentation, it's better to apply segmentation, show the different segments of IKEA, than to memorize some book definition that somebody came up with. So that's why we use real case studies. Not only that, this is a strategic management course, so you really want to learn how to put yourself in the shoes of the general manager or operations manager or even marketing manager or director, and how you would deal with that particular situation. So usually there is something in each of the case studies that you have to make decisions or some sort of analysis. We'll talk about the company assignment, and we'll do that in a second because this is something that you may actually want to do even before the first day of class. As a matter of fact, let's jump to that right now. So all of your assignments the first semester are going to be about a particular company. And you need to select that company. So where you're going to select that company, you're going to go here to assignments, okay? And here you have a Google Doc or a Google spreadsheet, Google Sheet. When you click on it, so I teach 4 marketing classes, okay? And basically, you can choose any company you want from here, and you need to put your name next to that company. Now, there can only be 1 student per company, okay? So if you are lucky and you choose Apple or Microsoft or one of those that everybody wants, then act quickly and put your name on it before anybody else takes it, okay? Now, so there's probably about 100 students, so you want to jump on this quickly. What I will not allow is for 2 students, even if they're in different classes, to do the same company. Okay, so you want to jump on this quickly. So again, sorry that I closed it. So again, here under assignments, you're going to click on assignments, and then you can see it says for the assignments and final project, you must choose one of the companies in the link below, put your full name, 1 company per student. So choose your company. So that's, if you are watching the welcoming video, as soon as you hear that, jump on that and put your name on it. Okay, so we were in the syllabus, we saw the class calendar. I already told you about assignment 1, which is to choose your company. We will discuss your company in class because it needs to be focused in a certain way so that you can do all of your assignments. Here you can see a little bit of my background, okay? I did a lot of supply chain and strategy work when I worked for PwC. So I was lead manager in what is called the integrated strategy practice, and my biggest projects were in supply chain in the US and Latin America, and also in strategy. And then I also did a lot of strategy work for Procter & Gamble, and I've held executive positions in some media companies. And in addition, so you can see here all the classes that I teach at Miami-Dade College. I also teach the Google Project Management Progress Certification. So this is, again, I have a lot of students who are in the supply chain bachelor's program. So this is something we're in cohort 2 right now. Is already more than halfway through. Hopefully we'll have cohort 3. And I'm also developing the BlockFi courses that are, and these are non-credit. We're doing a certification on blockchain. So in addition to the regular classes like these, I do that. And I'm also a lecturer at UM where I teach marketing. So if any of you is interested in this, so anyway, so that's my background. The books. There is 2 books. Now, in the bookstore, it says that both of them are required. And I know books cost a lot of money. So the one that I'm going to really make required is this one, the Strategic Market Management book, because 80% of the class is based on this book and about 20% on this book. Get the least expensive that you could find. You know, I always recommend not only to look at the bookstore, but look at Amazon. You know, you never know. You may find something used. I hear that this book, which is the one that is least important, you can even get for $10. But I'm not making this one a requirement. This is the requirement. I know that books are very expensive. 2 books requirement is too much. Then, so here under ebooks. Then you have class notes. So I post, all the notes are going to be here. Okay, I haven't posted our class notes yet because we haven't done anything yet. There is a template here, which I'll talk about later. The case studies will be posted here. There is also a lot of videos. So you basically have two playlists, a playlist on strategy and a playlist on supply chain. And there will be also another playlist on technology. The second part of the semester, we talk a lot about technology because right now, the most important thing to make you, so that you have a complete view, not only supply chain and operations management, but also strategy, because what we're trying to learn, or what we would like you to learn, is to learn the demand side as opposed to the supply side. And in order to understand the demand side, you need to understand the company strategy and the industry that it competes in and how to analyze that. And then you also need to understand the underlying technology, especially because in supply chain, for example, blockchain is fundamental, IoT, artificial intelligence. So I do two classes on technology so that you have the basics of technology, and you will also have an assignment, but don't worry about that right now. I think you should, I hope that you share my enthusiasm that you're going to learn a lot of things that maybe for those who don't have a technology background is very exciting to learn. So you have videos. I haven't put the ones on technology. And the assignment so far, I've only posted the company sign up, and the industry analysis is going to be the first one. We'll do everything in class before you do the assignment. So any assignment that you do, we will do an example in class. That way you know exactly how to do it. The class is recorded. You can go back. So for now, don't worry about it. You can communicate with other people in the class with this send email, okay? But if you want to communicate with me, I don't want you to use the internal communication. I want you to send me an email. And my email address is in the syllabus. Why do I prefer that you send to me an email? I prefer that you send to me an email because the email goes directly to my iPhone. And, I can answer to you very quickly if I get it on my iPhone, as opposed to the next time that I open Blackboard, I see that I have a message, and it could take 48 hours. So this is much better. So use my email address. So we are in the 12-minute mark. I didn't really want to make this a long video or anything. It's really more of a welcoming video. I really hope that you're excited about this class. I teach many courses, and I have to say that this may be my favorite class because it's all about how to view things from a general management perspective or a CEO perspective. And I think you're going to learn a lot of ways. This is a class that I treat very different than my other classes because this class is usually seniors of a bachelor's program. So I treat you more almost like students doing, starting an MBA course or an MBA. So that's why we use a lot of application, case studies, class discussion, to simulate as much as possible as the real world. I know that a lot of you have work experience. The idea is so that you experience work experience, at the highest levels of the company to help you either grow within your company, or if you are, planning to join or you're in the recruiting effort, you will have a much more comprehensive view of the whole organization than other people applying for the same jobs. So hopefully this is, you're as excited as I am about this class, and I'll see you on Monday. So welcome again. Bye.